Even in their 800s, however fucking old they are now.
Yep. They're robots now.
All right, I think we're live. Are we live? YouTube, give me the answers. Are we live?
We're live.
We're live?
Yes.
We are. Can you confirm and or deny that?
Yes, I'm looking at it.
Are you sure?
Yes, damn it. Start talking.
I mean, we can just not talk.
Okay, fine.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the King of Anime podcast. What's going on? Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having an amazing day. A terrific day. I feel on top of the world. How's everybody going today? Oh my god, somebody says my favorite Gilf Hunter returns. What the hell's this? Who put Albatrays up to this? Satsuki.
What? Me?
Yeah, you heard me.
Wait,
I
what did
think-
I do?
I
Tyrant.
think you did that all by yourself there, Ben, by being a gilf hunter.
I don't
Yeah,
hunt gilfs. I hunt milfs.
Since when have I been a guild hunter?
Oh, this is
I've
ridiculous.
never had that moniker.
This is ridiculous.
Satsuki's always been about the crazy women. You've
Yeah.
always been about the milfs. And
Yeah,
me, I have a girlfriend.
you're right. You're the girlfriend hunter.
I already captured her. So I mean,
Yeah.
mission accomplished.
Yeah, your job is done. Like you're just retired at this point, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
so, so yeah, we didn't have a podcast last week because I had to go to the emergency room. That was bad. So if anybody has any super chats, would appreciate that because I have no insurance. Just saying.
Show away.
Yes. Yeah, that'll be an occurrence from now on. Let me tell you. Would greatly appreciate that. But well, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. How are my co-hosts feeling?
I'm pretty good. I had a pretty interesting 4th of July weekend. I watch movies. You know, I get into the mood where I just want to watch movies sometimes. And I watch Sling Blade. I watch Independence Day because I watch it every Independence Day. Great movie.
Oh my god. Fucking
It's so cheesy and bad, but I love it. I don't care how bad it is. It's the most America movie you could ever watch. And then, of course, last night I played Doki Doki for the first time and had one of my biggest audiences ever on Twitch, and that was super fun. And thanks everyone for stopping by when they watched me last night. Appreciate it.
Albatrays super chats $5. Thank you very much. You've saved my poor non-existent wallet. It says this one is for the birds. I don't know what that is in reference to. I guess seagulls?
Maybe because he's an albatross.
Nah, that's true. That's true. It could be yeah. Well, we have a bunch of people that were, by the way, saying hi. I forgot to say this. Hey dude, says yup. So hey dude. Albatrays, what's going on? Scarlet Disaster. Nico Kneecaps. That's a new name. Thanks for joining.
Name.
Decrepit Storm, of course, a classic. Stardust, what's up? Thinking of a name? I can give you one. Nico Knee. Good? Is that a good name?
Did you come up with that by yourself?
Yeah, I came up with
Or-
that by myself.
All right. You will be struck down.
So, sorry. Saucy, what have you been doing?
I've been chilling. I'm glad that last season is over. Summer season, nothing to watch, so I'm
Yeah.
actually glad about it. I'm not watching 10 plus anime at a time. So it's been pretty good. There's still some things lingering on, like To Your Eternity, Tokyo Revengers. I'm also watching Eden Zero, but it's fine. This season is a lot more manageable for me. I'm actually catching up on some other. I'm catching up with my plan to watch list because that has been sitting in one spot for a long time. So a lot of the things that I've been putting off, I'm getting back on there. I recently watched Izoken. Great show. I slept on it. If anybody watched my video where I was talking about my dropped anime, I think that was I was talking about that year 2019. I talked about Izoken. That show was great. I should have never dropped it. And right now I'm watching Great Pretenders, which is above average show. Don't feel like crazy about it, but it's cool. So it's been a relaxed week for me, pretty much.
Albatreus says the summer is a break season. Let's go outside.
Yeah, I ain't going outside. It's too hot here in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And it keeps raining over here. It's rained like every single day. Like not just normal rain. It's been pouring down.
That sounds nice. I wish it'd come over here.
Yeah. They're kind of same, actually. Kind of same.
In moderation.
I love anime and cartoons. Yes, there's a difference. Says I only send super chats to cute girls.
Well,
I mean,
you found the right place. I'm a cute girl.
I mean, I can like, I don't know. I mean, we can get Spica or something in here. Would that work?
Listen.
Do they have to be like regulars, or can they just like show up?
Listen. This is I'm gonna bring Rem on. Here we go.
Oh yes,
Oh
no,
my
we got
gosh.
Rim. We got Rim. From not Zero Re.
Hello, it is me, Rem, and I am here to say you can donate those super chats now.
Yeah. Give us $10.
All right. I expect the
trust
money
me.
to roll in.
Yeah, she was cute. Trust me.
She's very cute. Everybody loves Rim. We don't even know who she is. I don't.
Yeah,
amazing.
She just left.
You can't tell that joke anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very sad. Very sad. QRW6 says, "What up, KOA? I've been watching. What did I just say? Been watching Cells at Work.
Watching.
Code Black, and I feel bad for those cells. I can't believe I like Spider-Coon's ending, while Wonder Egg blew it. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I guess we should go ahead and... Oh my god, Light Ruler says, can y'all tell Satsuki to be nice to me? Satsuki, what's going on?
What?
Why are you being mean to Light Ruler? He's a wholesome... He's a wholesome bean.
I'm not mean to Light Ruler. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I'm just here, just chilling.
I think this guy's a troll anyway.
This is Light Ruler, what do you mean?
Time to ban him.
Hey,
Light
I will not
Ruler,
stop you.
Light Ruler is
All
a
right,
community.
cool.
What? Light Ruler
Click.
is a valued
Click.
community member.
Goodbye.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. So, last week, or a couple weeks ago, I suggested you guys, give us questions to answer. I put up a Google Doc or Google form. It's the first link in the description. And, well, we have some questions this week. Two of them were suggestions. But, these three, I think we can answer, or these two, I think we can answer them. And I think the first question is, why am I getting spam hello SeaTactics very cool in the chat?
That's a question?
Well, it
I
just
guess
happened.
that is a question.
So
I don't know,
8-Bit,
is he cool?
Naya, Mossy, and Kage just say hello SeaTactics very cool. That's like broken English. What are they trying to say?
That you're very
What's
cool,
going on?
apparently.
No. That was because that would say hello SeaTactics is very cool.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't like this question.
Okay, so the first question is, what your first kiss?
What my first kiss?
That's
What
the
was our-
question.
What was our first kiss?
Yeah, I guess.
This is an odd question. I don't even know how
Listen, they want
I don't even know No, it's just an odd question because I don't even remember my first kiss. It's like It's not important. It's not important. It happened in middle school. That's all I can really tell you.
My first kiss was when I was in 2nd grade. I remember her name. Her name was Emily, and it's you know how little kids are. You know, it's just one of those. Let's just do it really quick, just to see what it's like. And it was just a little quick peck, and then I remember another girl saw us. She was like, "Ooh, I'm telling," and then
you're fucked. You're getting canceled.
Yeah, I was canceled before I even knew what being canceled was. And then, I was deemed the man with cooties, or the boy with cooties. And, that was an interesting time.
Damn, EA became a father in 2nd grade.
You had a beard then, too.
No, I didn't even grow Well, I grew facial hair in high school, but not a full beard till after I became a father, for sure.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, my first kiss was actually in kindergarten. It was totally by accident. But it was with the girl that I had a crush on, so... There you go.
Oh my God. You're an etchy MC?
We literally just ran into each other.
Wow.
Yeah, sounds very manga-like.
That really does. So did you just cross? Did
remember.
Were you both trying to turn a corner and then all of a sudden?
No, it was like I don't know how it happened, but yeah, we just literally walked into one another. I don't even remember the girl's name.
C is definitely a chapter 1 harem protagonist.
Oh God.
Yeah, he is.
Next question.
Hopefully I wasn't the one who decided to tell this person that I was going to marry her and then I forgot.
Oh God. Next question, just to remind you all, the first link in the description is you can write in questions for us and we'll answer them. 2 of them are suggestions this week, so we only really have 2 out of 4 that we can really talk about. But next one is just to annoy C. It's a great way to start off a question here.
Who is Anna?
Anna Risen? Oh, hi. Hello, Anna. How you doing? Please don't spam.
I already timed him out. Peace.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming, Anna.
Oh, nice to know Sasuke's on that. I don't have to worry. He's a pit bull.
Just to annoy C, in one of the Fruits Basket podcasts, C said we should be like Toru in the streets and like Ayame in the sheets. So SeaTactics is a bottom confirmed?
Yeah, I thought we knew that.
Yeah, sure.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I don't know what that was a question.
Well,
like,
It's like common
trivia.
knowledge. Yeah, it's like common knowledge at this point.
yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'll be both.
Yeah, you can alternate. You don't have to be a bottom for life.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes you get bored of being a bottom.
Sometimes
you gotta take the reins sometime. Okay. That's like a sideways.
Oh, Lord.
Very challenging, but well worth it if you can pull it off.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, hey, if you can pull it off, you can pull it off.
I mean, you need support at that point. You need to lean up against the wall. You're just like,
Oh, I can see it in my head. Yeah, you
see?
or
What did I
like
tell you?
or like one of those, like a swing or something. Like,
Oh yeah, one of those things, those sex swings where you're just hanging up.
we're banned on Twitch. We're banned on Twitch. Talking about sex
Well, no,
swings
I'm in
now.
a pool. I'm in a pool. It's okay.
This is an anime podcast.
That's
Jesus
all.
Christ.
That's like the pool is like it heals all wounds, I guess.
Yeah. I'm in a pool. I'm in a pool.
All transgressions are healed with the pool, guys. That is EA's solution.
I mean, actually, Satsuki, that's a really good point. You can do a lot in a pool.
I'm sure you can, but I don't think all is forgiven if you say I'm in a pool.
Yeah, sure you can.
Yeah,
Huh.
you just
What?
say that. You just say that, and all is forgiven.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't tried it, so I'll commit
has-
my most heinous crime, and then I'll tell you.
It has its own genre on Twitch.
Wait, sex positions?
No, being in a pool.
Oh yeah. Dude, that's weird. I saw that like when I was on Twitch the other day, like before watching your Doki Doki
Yeah, I bet
Literature
you
Club
did.
stream.
Okay.
No, I saw it in my feed because somebody was like co-hosting it or whatever, and I'm like, that's like a basically a naked girl in a pool. This is Twitch? Because I haven't been on Twitch in so long, so I'm like, the fuck? No,
That's what I'm saying. You could literally. What would normally get you banned on Twitch, you don't have to worry. As long as you're in a pool, it's A-okay.
As long as you don't say simp. Whoops.
Oh, now we're definitely banned from Twitch.
I don't care. It's Twitch. You get unbanned so easily. Ocean tactics? They're messing with me now at this point.
I know.
So let's go ahead. Talk about the actual anime. That was actually only like 16 minutes. That felt like an eternity in some way. Let's talk about Fruits Basket. Final episode. What'd you guys think?
Pretty good. I'll pass it.
Damn.
Yeah. I give it. Yeah. I mean, so EA last week or a couple weeks ago we were talking about how this doesn't need an ending because the last episode was the ending.
Well, I felt like it was like the way to end the show was with the mother passing on and finally meeting her husband in heaven, which I thought was a perfect send-off. But, you know, I guess I can kind of go, all right, I guess this ending was fine too, because we got to see everybody and kind of what they did. Kind of all loose ends were tied, and there was no well, I guess there was maybe a couple of loose ends here and there, but other than that, it was a perfect ending for at least the main characters. That's all fine and dandy.
Poor Ritsu.
Yeah, Ritsu just cut off all his hair and now gonna wear, I guess, not women's clothing.
Yeah.
I mean, he has Misuru now. He's good.
Yeah.
This is true. This is true. You can worst outcomes can happen than not wearing the clothes you're comfortable with anymore.
He could be forever alone like Agura.
Yeah, Kagura's forever alone.
Poor
That
girl.
Poor woman.
I mean, that's her fault for breaking shit all the time.
She be breaking shit like she be breaking hearts.
You know
So-
what?
Not?
You know what? I would take on the challenge of Kagura.
Really?
Wow.
You know
Yeah.
she's gonna launch you 100 feet in the air, right?
She's gonna turn your bones into spaghetti. So you're ready for that,
Well,
right, Satsuki?
I will tell you this: I'm not Kyo. That's all I will say. Period.
Ooh,
That
okay. That's a
What-
challenge.
what does that prove?
Nothing.
that
It just sounds intimidating.
I was gonna say, I think he's trying to say that he's better than Kyo.
I
Because
mean,
Kyo couldn't take it, and now he can.
I'll let people interpret my statement how they want to, but I'll say it
Trying to help
again.
you out.
I am not Kyo Soma.
I mean,
Yep.
I see nothing wrong with that statement. I mean,
You
there's-
are, and that is factual because you are not a zodiac.
Nope.
You may have been born on a certain zodiac, but you're not an actual zodiac.
True, and that is Ox. If anybody is wondering, I am the year of the Ox.
I'm a rabbit.
I'm a
boys.
human being.
No, come on, you have one.
Oh my god. They're now getting time. They're so the people that are spamming are now, YouTube has picked them up in the auto mod, and now I have to approve their spam.
The fuck is Church of George?
Church of George is like a character that Wolfclaw came up with, and apparently everybody like wants to smash or something.
Hey,
Okay.
y'all freaks go somewhere else.
Jesus Lord. My opinion, I thought this episode was pretty damn good. I thought this was honestly the perfect ending to the series as a whole. It just gave closure to everything. All the characters got their moment to shine, and in some form or fashion, generally everyone is pretty happy except for Kagura, and I think that's okay.
Well, also, wow, I just spaced on some names. Hold on, let me bring them up.
There's Ritsu.
Momiji.
Momiji.
Fuck, I can't read. Spent a whole night reading and I can't say a name. Yes, he's alone too, but he's gonna get himself somebody to make the rest of everyone else jealous. So
Just team up with Kagura.
I've
That's
already
what I'm
made
saying.
arrangements. Made arrangements. I set up Momiji and Kimi for a date.
Oh God,
So-
that's too mischievous.
oh my god, they're both gonna be like so they're gonna be starting shit before they even like get to the fucking wherever they're gonna go hang out at the restaurant, for a date.
Yeah, those two would be pretty good.
They're the kind of couple that would dare each other to pull the fire alarm and then run after they did it.
Oh my God, they are. Holy shit.
They're a power duo. So that is who I have chosen for my son Momiji. So hopefully all is well and it will work out.
Dosky, you have my graces, good graces. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I will say, when EA talked about the loose ends, the one that I have been vocal about since I don't know what episode, since it was introduced, I guess. The loose end that was not covered up was the bet between Akito and Rain.
Mm,
And to me, this is not something I can just ignore because
you're right,
that bet sprung a lot of what Akito did in the future after it. It's the reason why it's not everything to it, but it's part of the reason why Akito was especially keen on keeping everybody close to her and why she put so much importance on those bonds, because she of course hates her mother. So it was not only just because of something for herself, it was also to like prove her mother wrong, and that was completely forgotten in the last bit of the series, and I felt like that was too important to just be ignored.
you think
Yeah.
Rain's dead?
No.
I mean, she literally hasn't showed up ever since she knew nothing was in that box. She's like, "Screw you guys, I'm going home." And then she just never came back.
Damn it, cow. Lawmaster says, hey, what's going on, Lawmaster? So Lil Narm says, is that Seth or Swag Kage? Either way.
But wait, what?
I don't know what that means.
I
Seth the programmer or Swag Kage, the other YouTuber? I don't know who. I don't know who would even sound like those guys. Like, I don't know.
The most relevant person I talk to in like the YouTuber realm is like Kyle's McGiles, Echidnut, Bob Samurai. That's it. Just Bob Samurai, Kyle's McGiles, and Echidnut.
No, I just think he says one of us sound like those two.
Oh.
I don't know who he's talking about though.
yeah, I don't know either.
He's talking about EA, of course.
No, I don't even know who those. I don't even know who those guys are.
So you might sound like one of them.
Yeah.
I might have to check out Seth or Swag Kage now.
Oh my god. QRW6 says, plus we're getting an adaptation of the Kyoko and Katsuya backstory, but I won't be surprised if recaps. Yeah, so I'm really excited actually about this backstory adaptation thing. I have been told that it would be like 8 episodes. I don't think that's the case since it's like 2 volumes, so maybe at the most like 3 or 4. Are you guys excited for that?
What's happening?
They're adapting Kyoko and Katsuya's backstory into an anime.
Katsu is the one that basically adopted Kyo, right?
No, that's Kazuma. Kazuya is Toru's father.
Yeah. It's stuff that went. Yeah, it's stuff that went.
So it's gotcha. So we finally get to see the parents of Toru's.
Yeah.
Okay, that ought to be pretty cool, actually.
Very cool.
So
yeah.
you are excited.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have said that same thing 1 year ago, which is funny to think that I just started watching Fruits Basket, and now, yeah, I would be excited to watch that. That's a future KOA episode for sure.
Yeah, Kage says backstory is greatly appreciated. I mean, I think that's one of the things in Fruits Basket that's always just kind of alerted me is just Kyoko and Katsuya. Especially Katsuya. He's like such a mysterious entity, almost. Like, all you know is that Katsuya's legacy is that Toru talks like him. That's pretty much it.
We don't even know what he looks like.
Yeah. I thought we were going to get what he looks like in this episode, but I guess not. Kind of crazy.
We never even got what he looked like when, Kyoko got reunited with him. It was just kind of, you did well, and then tears running down everyone's face.
Rory says, did any of you guys watch Odd Taxi? It was a pretty great show. I did not. Did somebody here watch it?
I know Crazy Taxi. Is that similar to Odd Taxi?
Yeah.
Love that game.
I feel like that shouldn't even be I should not even have to answer that question. If you've been watching the podcast, you know how I've been with shows last season.
That's right.
I was getting my ass whooped. There's no way I'm going to take on another show.
Yeah, Satsu's...
Sorry, Rory.
Maybe in the future, though, definitely. I mean, I've heard a lot about it, to be honest. Lawmaster says, what is your favorite part of Fruits Basket? To be honest, I think it's the character dynamics and the... Actually, no. I think it's the stories, because I think what makes Fruits Basket so special is that there are a lot of life stories that, yes, while it's set in this magical world, I suppose, where people turn into animals, it's extremely grounded, and it's able to give you valuable life stories that aren't just, we're an anime, we're gonna give you some bullshit life story thing. Like, they're valuable, and they're things that you can apply to your own life, and I think that's what makes Fruits Basket so awesome.
Yeah, there's no scenarios where somebody turns a corner and accidentally kisses somebody while bumping into them.
Oh
Oops.
my god.
Oops, sorry.
I mean, we've had like accidental hugs though, so
I've had hugs I didn't want.
All right, full stop. You just have hugs you didn't want.
I mean, it's a true story. I'll make this real quick. I was working at Cardinal Stadium, and this drunk girl was like, "We won!" And she was like with her boyfriend, and she like hugged me. She was happy, and then it was like that kind of hug where it's been on for too long. You're like, okay, you can let go now. Yeah, that's what it was like. And I remember the old security guard next to me. It's like, no one ever hugs me.
He was jealous?
He was jealous of me. I'm like, I didn't want her to hug me. I was just telling her, have fun at the game.
Oh my god.
Those were interesting times for sure.
Albetray says, I want to spin off of Fruits Basket expanding on the ESP powers. Yeah. That'd be pretty interesting, I think.
Yeah, I agree, because that's one thing I've always thought that was real played down, I guess, in the whole series, is the fact that people have ESP powers in this show, and it's like not even talked about. It's like normal. It's just one of those, yeah, she's reading my mind right now. What can you do?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hana does that quite a lot. But I think that's what makes it so interesting, is that it's not expounded upon. It's just there, and it's just natural in this world, and it's normal. There's no hang-ups about it. No need to explain it. Because it's just ESP powers. I mean, like, that's not the point of the show. So, but yeah, I would like, even just hearing what Natsuki Takaya has to say about that and how that works in this world. Like, God, imagine interviewing her and just asking her about all this stuff. That would just be so fascinating to see what she thinks.
She's probably real happy about how the show turned out, I would suppose.
Oh, she was highly invested in this adaptation. I'm pretty sure she's one of the figure people behind this adaptation, making sure it was as good as it was and getting it adapted again because she didn't like the original one. Good for her. She's amazing.
I watched a little bit of the original 2001 version, and not only is the animation like one of the huge differences, but I don't know, they just changed like a few characters. Like that scene where they were talking about people in love with Yuki. They didn't even look the same. I was just like, Sasuke would be upset.
Yeah, they don't. A lot of them don't have any like distinct visual qualities outside of really like them like Yuki, Kyo, and Toru. That's about it. QRW6 says, I don't know if y'all watched this recap of Fruits Basket season 1 through 3 by TMS. I guess it's a really good recap, like trailer.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I'm all down for a good recap trailer, or just a good trailer in general. Trailers are awesome, but when they're done right. But any final thoughts on Fruits Basket? I mean, this is the last time I guess we're going to be covering this show forever. Well, and it's proper since until the Kyoko and Katsuya thing comes out.
I'll just make it short and sweet. Thank you both for convincing me to watch this anime, because I never would have done it had it not been for your constant badgering.
That is what I do.
It's like fault. Seriously, I probably wouldn't have even have given this show a chance had it not been for KOA. I would have just chalked this up as another freaking cutesy wootsy romance. Ugh, another whatever. I'm never gonna watch it. Not to say I never do watch stuff like that. It's just by the cover itself, it looks like, because the men look so handsome. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a harem. That's what I initially thought.
You gotta watch my misconceptions of Fruits Basket video.
I did. It's a great video.
Thank you.
But yeah, I definitely glad that I took a chance on this show. So, yeah, really nice.
As for me, it's been a good experience watching Fruits Basket. I'm glad that we were able to cover it on the show. I watched it since it's been airing. Love season 1, love season 2, and although we had a scare with season 3 when it was announced it had 13 episodes, I think what TMS did with Fruits Basket, they did like great with what they had. So great send off to this show. Again, I'm glad that I got to talk to the guys about this show. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's in my top 5 pretty much. So yeah, I can't say enough about Fruits Basket. I'm gonna sing the praises on it on my own channel more when I talk about, when I make my little videos and whatnot about it. But phenomenal show. If you haven't watched it for whatever reason, you need to. And I guess pass.
Oh yeah, this is an eternal pass. Been an honor to just watch this show in general. I never thought something would connect with the anime or connect to me like this anime has. And so like, just in so like, it's so unique in that sense. Like I always thought, I guess, my top 3 really would never change. Like it would always be Cowboy Bebop, Evangelion, and Berserk, or whatever the fuck it is. But Fruits Basket is sitting in the top 3, and I'm trying to figure out where it exactly sits, and I think it may be my favorite anime of all time. I love this anime. It's just an incredible experience for me personally. So yeah, I guess that's my thing about it. But Albatrace says, I'm glad they didn't use cell phones too much, considering it takes place in today's time, unlike the manga. This is actually a very good comment, because if you notice, there's no awkwardness of like, I gotta go talk to Kagura, and then there's no like, it's like pulling out a cell phone. There's like, they successfully avoided that by modernizing it, which I think, anime like Banana Fish, for example, which originally was set in the 80s and 90s, they modernized it. The issue with Banana Fish, because it's set in modern terms and times now, is that they have cell phones.
They
So,
did
like-
the same thing with Parasite, which was cool too, because it was an 80s manga and they modernized it.
Yeah, that dubstep didn't age well, but everything else.
Loved that. I love that intro. Don't you be talking about that intro.
No, I mean the score. Like the whole
Oh.
dubstep thing.
Oh, through the. Yes, it was big back then. I don't know. I forgive it.
Well, all I know is High Dive gave me a copy of Parasite to give away like a long time ago, so still grateful for
Did
that.
you give it away?
I did. I give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. QRW6 says the author hated the 2001 art style because the studio at the time adapted the art style the way she drew it when she was drawing the series with a bad hand. The art style improved later on.
Could you imagine, like, you were trying to like do something with it, and then they're just like, "Yeah, let's go," and you're like, "No, no, no, no! I want it the way it was, not with my."
When I had a broken hand from skating. Or
Is that what happened?
I think she was
skating?
skateboarding. I think she was skateboarding or something was the story.
Well, damn! I didn't know she was an edgy teen.
Oh, she loves video games too. I think her thing is like JRPGs. Like that's all she
Yeah.
ever plays.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she's an interesting person.
Wow. Okay.
Kage says I've never ate a banana with a fish. Well, it's a code name for
I
a
don't think
drug.
You're missing anything.
Yeah, I don't think you want to have banana fish, because if you have banana fish, you'll go crazy and like lose your sanity, so, and damage your brain. So that's good you have it. But let's talk. I don't want to talk about it actually, but we're gonna do it. Wonder Egg priority.
Oh my god.
Listen, who wants to fucking go first? Who wants to have the epic rant first?
I'll go just because I don't have strong feelings on it. Yeah, like when I was watching this, and then C talked about it, EA talked about it. When I watched this and I completed it the first time, I watched this twice because I watched it today. Also, I watched it when it first aired, and I watched it tonight. I just when I finished it, I just left going like, I just shrugged my shoulders. I was like, oh, okay, it's over. I think it's bad, but I don't really care too much about it, and it may just be because I'm jaded. Because towards the end of Wonder Egg, I felt the decline, and I hate to say I told you so, but I knew they were not going to wrap the story up in a satisfactory way with what they had left. When they had the Pokemon just die randomly, and there was like no emotional weight to our characters meeting the people that they were trying to save the whole entire time, with the exception of I. And even then, I was a little lackluster in my opinion. I had no faith that this special was going to do anything for me, and yeah, it didn't do anything. I don't know what the point was. I don't know. I just want to know what they were trying to cover. Like, how did what was the planning going into this? Like, what did they want to tell us with the story? Because it felt like they didn't. We just left it with more. Like, we left the special with more questions than we had before, and I don't understand how that's possible. It wasn't like thought-provoking questions like, oh, the symbolism. No, it's just like, wait, why the fuck did they do this and this and this and this and this?
Sean Montag says, "Boo! Get off the stage." So that's what F's in the chat, man. This show, the ending, holy shit. I have never, besides the promised Goofy Land, Satsuki's Fever Dream, I haven't.
I don't know. That one was pretty bad.
Yeah, that was a slideshow. But the thing is, the writing of this episode The dialogue, oh my shit, oh my god. Terrible. Absolutely awful. Okay. How to describe the issue with this ending? Okay. The worst timeline happened, I guess. So, besides nothing being explained, the way this ending works is basically this. The only people that benefit in this ending is one person. And that's Mr. Sawaki, or whatever the fuck his name is, the pedophile. So it's actually confirmed this guy's a pedophile. And it's confirmed in an alternate timeline that he drives our main character, to suicide. This was just in a random line. It was just a random line that was thrown out there. By the end of this series, I decides her best bet is to run away from her problems and transfer schools. Instead of addressing that Nehru isn't Nehru, she decides when Nehru actually calls to just throw her phone away. That's not That's uncharacteristic of that character. As well, Rika is left in a suicidal state. So is I, by the way, as well. Basically, all the characters are left in horrible states besides Nehru. Nehru's it's just, we don't know anything about her. The scientist chick came back to life, which is that a bad thing? I wasn't told it was a good thing. So I'm not sure how to feel about that.
And wasn't that other girl a robot the whole time?
Yeah, Nehru or whatever, they she's a robot. And then Rika's I'm not.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Rika was just I quit. I'm not giving my life for a machine. That's how her character arc ended. It's what the fuck's going on? And then Momoe, fucking Momoe's character is basically, yeah, the girl I loved came back to life, and it's not her, and she's now into dudes. Isn't that funny? And you never see her again for the rest of the episode.
What the
Absolutely fucking garbage. This ending resolves nothing. If anything, it introduces new conflicts. It basically says, this ending basically says, run away from all your problems. Pedophiles win.
Speaking of running away, that fucking scene when she runs away in the hallway, somebody should get fired from Cloverworks because she was running in place. She was running in place away from her problems, and her friend is still talking, and she's just oh, that's normal. She's just totally just an NPC, just fucking stuck in a glitch.
It was symbolism, EA. It was to symbolize that no matter how hard she tries, her effort amounts to nothing.
I think someone fucked up.
Yeah, I think someone fucked up. I think that's what it was.
You're not looking at it deeply enough.
Yeah, by the way, this last episode was up its own fucking ass. It was dude, look how deep we are. And it's what about the Cabra, where the fuck their names are? What happened to them? They're barely in the episode. What happened to everything they set up in episode 12? Where did that go?
What happened to
nowhere?
Oh my god.
Well, she died. Apparently she's back though. So what? That doesn't make any sense.
And what about all those butterflies eating the Pokemon? They just kind of drifted off into the atmosphere and was just
oh yeah,
okay,
that's
we're
one
coolio.
Yeah, that's the one thing they didn't set up. What about the villain they introduced in that episode, that butterfly thing, the butterfly head thing? Where the fuck's that at?
What about the fact that this show didn't just have one, but 2 recaps in the whole series?
A recap in its 40-minute finale, which is 24 minutes.
So if you got rid of the 2 recaps, the one that was, I guess, episode 8, remove that. Then this one shorten it down to 20 minutes. This whole series is 12 episodes.
12 episodes.
It's never seen a series have 2 recaps in the same show.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Sean Montag says they never solved the Frill problem. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? What was this ending? And is Cloverworks, do they just... Have we ever reviewed a show from Cloverworks that we liked on this show?
Promised Neverland season 1.
There you go. I stand by that. I know C's a little different with that.
It never got an anime adaptation. What are you talking about?
No, the Promised Neverland season 1 is this.
No. You're talking about the Promised Goofyland, Satsuki's Fever Dream?
No, it's the Goofy Land is season 2. The Promised Neverland season 1 is actually pretty good.
No, I heard that was a manga that never got adapted.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Or
somebody
B is
says
also a good show.
Decrepit Storm says Goofy Egg priority. I'll fucking do it again.
It's just not good. Like when you guys are just like going over like all the stuff, like asking all these questions, and it's just a matter of like, for me, I think a better question is like, what did they actually solve?
They solved nothing.
Like, even in us completing the goal of saving everybody's back to life, it wasn't. You weren't satisfied with it. It just happened, and then now we're in this like parallel world where they don't know each other and they're all doing their own things, and they sort of explained it to why they're acting that way now, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't even match their like characters before. Like now this character who didn't have any friends before and was driven to suicide is now like buddy with somebody else that's not I, and like their personalities changed also. And that's the case with everybody else as well. It's the case with Momo, the person that she tried to save, and it's the case with the person Rika tried to save. It is even worse with Rika because the person that she saved is now like a super fan of somebody else, and then she just kind of like dissed Rika. I just don't understand it.
It's like somebody went in and said, Wonder Egg priority, what the fuck's this? And watched it and said, this is bullshit, let's ruin it. Like, that's really what it felt like. It felt like somebody came in, didn't understand it, and just said, let's fucking tank it.
The show was like fine up until we got the weird girl and the Pokemon. Like that's when like the Pokemon started dying. That's when everything kind of just went downhill. And to be honest, I don't even think they knew how the show was going to end. They just were tired of making it. Because,
yeah.
I mean, one
like.
thing about the show is it looks great. Visually, it's stupendous. But I think they just got tired of drawing this overly budgeted piece of shit and just was like, all right, we're done with this. Let's just fucking end it, even though it's going to be contrived and completely nonsensical.
We may have answers to that. We have a bunch of people. I'm going to read all of them at once. So the first bunch is from Scarlett.
They gave it the Ryan Johnson treatment.
Scarlett says, this is kind of weird, but my perception of the show went downhill over time after knowing the conditions of the artists behind the show. Maybe it wasn't my cup of tea, but I always appreciate Vivi just because of the healthy work environment. Then goes on to say later, yeah, apparently the episode was finished hours before it got released, which is never a good thing. And then Decrepit Storm says, apparently this episode was even more of a production disaster than the previous one. From what multiple animators have been saying on Twitter about when they started properly working on it, people have been speculating they didn't have the script ready until the beginning of June.
I believe it. It looks like it.
Holy shit.
I 100% believe that.
This is so easy. Like, this ending doesn't have to be fucking Evangelion mind-blowing. It just needs to be a simple 40-minute episode where the first 20 minutes or whatever is the build-up to a fucking big battle that happens at the very end. And then you have, well, what do we solve from this? Well, face your problems head on. And, you know, all of this stuff, and just capitalize on it. It's simple. Like, even if they didn't finalize the script, how the fuck how hard is it just to end this series on a good term like this? Like, this isn't rocket science. Like, this should have been a simple thing. Like, you had the first 12 episodes pretty much, like, done. Like, if this ending was just good, like, even if it was just as good as the previous episode, or the I guess the previous couple or 3, this would have been a decent to good show. I think this would have been an easy recommendation. I don't recommend this series. I think this is a waste of time.
Yep.
Like, this is garbage.
My whole thing is, okay, we get to the point where we have episode 12. Why would you then create this special to where, like I already said, you're creating more questions? It seemed like they made their life harder because they were just adding things that didn't need to be there, that could have been taken out within the special and not have changed much. Like, why is Neru not Neru? Is actually her sister, and then Neru is actually a fucking robot? What the fuck? What is that? Why is that there? It seems like they're trying to set up for a sequel, but I don't think, first off, I don't think that's going to happen. And then 2 is, even if you were trying to do that, this is a terrible way to do it, because they're literally just shoehorning shit in this one special, and you have the length of an episode because you fucked up with having half the thing of the special be recap. So then you waste time by just like adding more material that had no bearing on like our enjoyment of the special itself. It just like dragged things down.
Yeah,
I don't understand why they added certain plot points within a special. Just didn't make sense.
Yeah, it made absolute no sense. They have the blueprint. Like, they were doing a very Monica Magica kind of like show here. Just do what Monica Magica did. Have a fucking ending that's like a really good ending, that's conclusive. And if you want to do a fucking movie, then just do a movie and make up a story to do it. Like it's like I said, it's not rocket science. This should have been simple. Should have been simple. But apparently, I guess it's just not. I guess it's just not simple. I don't know.
The movie of Madoka Magica, Rebellion, was amazing by the way.
Cakey.
Big cake, round cake.
It's not me. I'm the juicy apple.
In this story.
Oh my god.
We gotta do a Nakama Club on that.
Yeah, I so need to get to watching it.
Yeah, we already did one on Monica Magica. We did 12 fucking Nakama Clubs on it. Covered the whole series.
All thanks to Satsuki.
Yeah. We're doing Berserk next season, by the way, in case people didn't know that. So, Berserk 1997, not Frying Pan Berserk. So that's going to be fun. But, Decrepit Storm says if people react to robots the same way Rika did, Vivi would have finished in 3 episodes. This is true, because Rika was just like, I'm done. I'm out. That was it. Rika was done immediately.
And she really doesn't like robots.
Yeah.
She hates
Which
robots.
is kind of, it's just crazy that she like kind of detached herself. It was like no emotional like struggle. It's like, oh, she's a fucking robot. And then it's also the fact that she just accepted it that quickly. Like, you're only hearing like one person say this. It's just like, no, fuck it, I'm out. What?
Yeah, it almost came off as like she was frustrated beforehand. Like, she was so stressed out from all this stuff beforehand that she was just like, all right, I'm fucking done. But the thing is, she wasn't. Like, there was nothing to suggest that her character was at a breaking point. So it's like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, dihydrogen monoxide. Great name, by the way. Very nerdy name. I appreciate your dad joke name. It really undid everything the other episode set up. Yeah, that was really
another thing. Wasn't Momo like angry at those two, at everybody? Didn't Momo like walk away from them in episode 12 and then like was never seen again after that? Because Momo was angry at the fact that Rika was accusing the teacher, which is her uncle, I believe, and because she was also distraught over her Pokemon dying, so she was angry at everybody. And then like the next time we see them together, they're fucking karaoke time.
They're just singing fucking songs like it's nothing.
No, they said. Well, that was probably the only good part of this episode is when I start singing the opening really badly.
Yeah, that was funny.
But other than that, this episode fucking garbage.
Don't you love how when this show ended, that basically, I don't know, I was just going about it like nothing ever happened and was taking eggs again, and then she looks to the camera and does the double peace sign, and I'm like, fuck you.
Dude, I hated that.
Fuck
like
you.
like she was like, look guys, I'm a kawaii anime girl and I'm so happy my life is falling apart.
Yeah, it's just like, this is what it's all about, guys.
My
Cracking
new
open
father
eggs and saving people. Yeah, shut up.
My new father-in-law is probably gonna push me to suicide eventually. By the way, to mention he's a pedophile and push my friend to kill herself.
Yeah, everything's great.
I love life. Kawaii.
I know. That was the biggest middle finger I've ever seen for an ending. I'm like, oh.
I think that's what really made me go, holy shit, I just watched a train wreck in beautiful 1080p for 40 fucking minutes straight. Terrible. Scarlet Disaster says, just a reminder, the new movie of Fate that is going to come out this season will also be adapted by Cloverworks. Here's the thing.
Cool.
Cloverworks.
Wonderful ending.
Cloverworks, when it comes to Fate, has been amazing. They did Absolute Demonic Front Babylonia, which is incredible. I love that anime to death. It's one of the funnest anime you will ever watch, even if you're a Fate fan or not. It's just fight after fight. It's like watching an AMV, but of just awesome fucking animation and incredible fights and awesome fan service. It's great. Like, they did great. So their track record with Fate is fine, but I don't care about anything these guys do anymore. Like, I don't. Cloverworks is just episode after episode, or a series after series so far. It's either mediocre, overrated, or just straight up fucking bad. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up, really.
Yeah.
Watch Horror Mia.
And the thing is, listen, this movie got praise, and I will say it, because if you think about it, it doesn't make any fucking sense. The Bunny Girl Senpai movie is just as bad as the promised Goofy Land, Satsuki's Fever Dream. It's just as bad. It makes no fucking sense. And EA can back me up on that. That movie it makes literally no sense. And people are like, oh my god, that movie's amazing.
You take some juice, and then you go back in time. And then go to sleep to go back in time.
Yeah, it doesn't... Like, that movie, like, the anime, my opinion was like, whatever, it's fine. I give it a pass. That movie was terrible. Yeah. The first 3 episodes of Bunny Girl Senpai were amazing. That movie, garbage.
If you go into that show, just watch the first 3 episodes and don't look anywhere past it. Because all you'll get is Ass Kicker Girl and Science Bobs.
Actually, Ass Kicker Girl was a pretty good arc, but...
It was alright. I mean, they already established that, he had the hots for Mai, so I don't know. I never understood why. It was alright, I guess. But Science Bobs... There's an epic rant on my channel of SeaTactics just going off on it.
She's terrible.
Let me finish.
Chimera Yuri says, what's a bigger disappointment, Wonder Egg or Promised Goofy Land? Satsuki's Fever Dream?
Go ahead.
I would say Promised Goofy Land just because we actually had high hopes for it. Season 1 was amazing, and then season 2 just literally took your heart out of your chest and stomped all over it. And then with this show, I mean, I didn't know what it was going into it. I guess I didn't know what to expect, and it was entertaining, but I didn't have like high hopes for it or anything like I did Promise Neverland.
Yeah, this is a no-brainer just for me because I read the manga to Promise Neverland. I was invested in the series, and the anime was like it's even worse for me because the anime was. I think I speak for a lot of manga readers when I say it was like our final hope. We were hoping that it would get an anime original ending because we didn't like what the manga did and where it ended up. So we were expecting things to have a turnaround with the anime. So when we got the second season, a lot of us were excited, me included, but our hope turned into complete and utter despair very soon. And I would say by episode 5 or 6, it was just like everybody was on suicide watch at that point because we just realized, yo, they are fucking this season up with no regard for how we feel. That's not the case, in nowhere near the same emotional impact as what Wonder Egg gave me. When we first started it, I liked it. I thought it was good. I would have probably gave it like a 7 to 8 in the beginning, but then it started to drop off. So I was already feeling like I was already prepped for this ending, to be honest. I thought this was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to be like this convoluted, but I didn't expect anything good to happen with the special. So I was prepped up for Wonder Egg's fight or the special, but the Promised Neverland hit me like a motherfucking isekai truck. I did not see it.
Yeah,
That
I'm gonna
damn
have to
truck.
agree with that one. I'm gonna have to agree with that one too. Wonder Egg bad? It's pretty bad. The ending is
Killing it.
Well, yeah. I mean, we have to kill this thing. I cannot recommend this. I can actually. There is no world where this anime ever gets a recommendation from me. Ever. I don't think. I just don't think anyone should watch it because it leads nowhere. There's no satisfying ending. It's like watching 12 episodes of a series and then you just never watch the last episode. it's bad. I don't know.
We took a loss, guys. We'll get it next time.
Mission failed. We'll get it next time.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time. To Your Eternity, big sad, big cries. Goddamn Gugu. Fuck. I didn't want Gugu to
man.
die.
Well, you knew it was gonna happen.
I think we all felt it.
We all kind of had that feeling that it was just inevitable, and I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be right when he fell off the cliff, and I was right about that. But it was while he was fighting the stupid tentacle. No, it's not tentacle. It's like a root monsters.
Yeah,
The
roots.
knockers. That's what they're called.
The knockers, yeah. Them damn knockers.
Yeah. What I thought out of the whole episode was like the most saddening part was the fact that
F in the chats for Gugu.
hold on, I lost my train of thought, damn it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I hate when I do that shit. I get distracted. Fushi was he pretended to be Gugu. Just for Ren.
Yeah,
Reem.
I think she knew though at the end. I thought the ending was
Yeah,
she-
at the
she
very,
knew.
very end, she knew. I mean, I was gonna be sad if like he kept up the facade and
Oh,
everything.
God.
But yeah, at the very end, she I think she kind of hinted at it. I can't remember what she said, but it was kind of like, yeah, he's gone now, and I was like, oh, poor thing.
Billy says everybody has to die someday. Egg just died and you got to watch. By the way, Bill Asperger, he's the guy who does this beautiful art that you're seeing on the screen right now. So everybody say thank you to Billy.
Thank you,
Thank
Billy.
you, Billy.
Oh well,
yeah.
I'll say this much: I definitely had the tears in my eyes. I did the little like lip quiver thing, just like
Aw.
just kind of how Fushi did it when he was like first like feeling sadness. I knew it was coming too, so it's impressive that it made me tear up when I already knew what was going to happen. I think I said on the podcast, like, yeah, Google's gonna fucking die. Like,
You
the
did,
writer
yeah.
was on the wall. Because I think it was when Booze Man gave him the helmet, and then they had like this emotional moment. And as soon as that happened, I said, "Oh shit, he's dying." He's not surviving after that. But the way they did it is it still got me. I think the moment that triggered it for me is when you see like this vision of Gugu with you see him with you see him with Booze Man, you see him with the old lady, and they're all just together, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
fuck. Man.
Yeah, I think another one that really it was the whole brother thing, the whole brother part in this episode,
Oh,
where
yeah.
he never got that resolution with his brother at the end, and he just picked him up and carried him away, and
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
so
he was
sad.
talking to him.
Yeah, oh god. But I mean, to be fair, if there was a death for Gugu that like, oh my god, that guy died a fucking hero. He was literally being crushed by rubble, and he was like, I got so much muscles, and he died. He died saving Reen, and he got the kiss too. So he got the girl at the end.
Yeah.
Amazing death, honestly. One of the more notable deaths, I think, so far that we've covered in KOA. Just at least for
Yeah.
its emotion, I think.
Good old Pink blood.
Well, his blood definitely wasn't pink.
Well, Sasha was very emotional.
Yeah, that probably ranks top for me, actually. But Gugu is very high, very, very high on that list. Also, poop hair kid from Tokyo Revengers. It's a
He died?
I don't know. I mean, once that poop landed on his head, we knew what was dying. So
The series?
yeah. That's a top 10 death, was Tokyo Revengers.
I'm still watching it. I watched the latest episode today.
Is it would you say it's gotten better, worse, not the same?
It's gotten better, but not by a significant amount. That I feel like if it was on the show, it would have still got killed eventually. So, I mean, like I think episode 12 was pretty good, but it's still just for me it's above average, but I don't think it's anything to write home about yet. And considering that we're on episode 13, that's not a good sign. So I think we were still right to drop it. But speaking about the episode, yeah, March, as QRW6 said, March was taken away from Fushi. So I wonder how that's going to play out.
Oh, you better
And,
not take fucking March away.
I have to say, EA proposed the question of whether Fushi's like, because with how the aging works, if he stays in this form, they age and whatnot. EA brought up the question of if he transforms to a different form, will he revert back to the same age that he was before, or will he stay aged how he was? And I thought it was going to be the latter, where he stays aged like that. But based on how Fushi looked with the main transformation that he used for the first person that he took, well, I guess technically the second person, because the first is the wolf. It seems like he reverted back to how he had that form originally. So yeah, because EA brought up that question last time.
Yeah, it was really interesting. I was like, oh, so that's what happened. So he could become an old Fushi, and then the second he transforms, he's back to young-looking baby.
Yeah.
Hey man, it happens, you know. Sometimes you transform and you de-age.
I don't think it happens like ever.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
might have to. I
Listen.
might get some money off of C. I might have to talk to the government.
Listen,
the only
we
time
all
it actually happens is through facial reconstructive surgery.
all happens to us eventually, man. Sometimes we just gotta transform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't have the money for that.
Scarlet Disaster says, I didn't get why the knockers suddenly stopped attacking Fugu Fushi after hitting the water, or no, Gugu? Is this like a fusion form? Like fusion?
Ha! Could you imagine Fushi and Gugu? And then I was like, we are now Fugu.
Oh yeah, like
that's
the
a- that's
combined
actually-
voices.
That's a good name though, Fugu. Like whenever he gets in that form, that's what we can call him. That's a good name.
Yo,
That is a good name.
yo, I got Kyle's Wolf. If you're listening to this, we gotta do a gag where Subaru and Amelia do the fusion dance.
I'm not liking this already. Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
I
they're
was
just
gonna say, okay, what are the? I was waiting for like a punchline. Like, are they gonna turn into something?
No, I just want to see, Wolf and Kyle's match their voices together to create. What would their names be? Ameliaboo? I don't know.
So you're a pervert.
What?
That's what I got from that want.
No. You know how like in Dragon Ball Z,
Jen?
when they fuse, it's both of the same voices together.
Yeah.
I just want to hear their voices like mixed together. I think that'd be funny.
Yeah. it's a
But we
pervert.
still need a name.
Let's see. There's Gogeta. There's
No, that's those are already taken.
no. I'm saying like if we're gonna do that, we have to use. We've been talking way too much about Dragon Ball Z lately on KOA.
No, let's continue.
We got
but-
Sumelia. I think that word Sumelia.
Sumelia, that's a good one.
Sumelia.
Sumelia.
Samazel.
It's like Somalia, but Sumelia.
Well, welcome to Sumelia.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Yeah, that needs to happen. We need to get. Can we fund that? How do we get them money to do that? That'd be incredible.
You gotta ask them.
What were we talking about?
We didn't answer Scarlet Disaster's question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I didn't get why the knockers suddenly stopped attacking Fugu after hitting the water, but later somebody told me why that happened. Are you guys aware about that? I'm not. I guess it's because my guess is because they hate water.
Yeah, that's the only thing I could really think of. I don't think it's like anything like super fantastic. It's probably just water.
I think they probably weren't adapted to it. It's kind of like they have to work their way. They just get stronger and stronger and stronger. I don't know if that's what it was. It's been a while since I've seen this. I didn't rewatch this episode today, but it's kind of like how they had the weakness to fire when they were in the forest, and I guess like since they turned into some type of stone creature, maybe like their new weakness was water or something. Like I said, or it could just be a thing where they just weren't adapted to it.
Oh my
So
god.
maybe when they took the form of March, then they were able to get across the water.
Youngo Pyatt says, should I smoke some weed? It gives me anxiety, but I love the self-destruction. What? No!
I think it's a bot
Oh my god.
because Reba says the bot is literally me.
All right.
Anyway.
Wait. No. I think he's saying it's relatable.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not a person to answer that question.
do not
I'll say
Condone
no?
the use of drugs on KOA?
Yeah.
That's not ain't cool to do that. Come on. Fuck. What do you thought? We were gonna say yes? Jesus. we're on Twitch, we'll get banned for saying simp. Oops.
Is
mean to say
EA
that.
safe from yesterday? Are you safe, EA?
Hello there, Lightning. Yeah, I'm pretty safe. Like, I didn't have any nightmares, surprisingly. It wasn't until I was remembering the game, I was like, oh my god, Yuri's eyes. Like, I think that
you got to
stood
that
out
part.
the most. I beat the game last night.
Oh, god damn it. I missed it.
See? I told you about it.
God damn.
Who ended up being your favorite?
Out of the 3,
4.
4, right. I forget. Freaking Monica was forcing herself onto me. See, I don't know why you like Monica.
Dude, she
she's
said she loved
literally-
me. She said she loved me.
She forced you to say it.
I don't know
You
what
have
you're
no
talking about.
choice. I literally turned off the game. Just to not say yes.
Actually, EA, there's more that you can do after beating it. You know that, right?
I've heard. I know it has a lot to do with you can replay it and you do certain things. You can go to certain routes. Yeah, I'd have to look into it.
It doesn't
but-
require replaying. You have to go into the files and actually delete Monica.
Yeah, I did that. I told you I beat it.
Did you go into your file director on your computer, find the game file, delete Monica's file, and remove it from your computer?
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. She doesn't like it when you do that.
Yeah, I noticed. But yeah, I was instructed to do that because I'm a boomer. I didn't know how to do it, but that was funny. Anyway, Yuri's cute. When you get rid of the psycho-ness from her, she's the shy but real nerdy type is really cool. And also Sayuri would probably be my number 2. She's really great. And Natsuki can pound sand because I don't care for her.
Isn't she like abused?
Is she? I don't know. She probably is because I know she doesn't like staying at home. I assumed that was probably what it was. She makes damn good cupcakes though.
Apparently she doesn't like eat at home. But that's her story.
Listen,
Yeah.
it's just Monica, okay? Just Monica.
Monica.
Yuri
no,
gang.
Yeah, Yuri gang. Represent.
Oh my god. You guys are tools.
I'm sorry.
There's the guy who was forced to love Monica.
Why you say Monica?
That's her. That's how you say it, Monica.
It's Monica.
Monica.
No, I was told it was pronounced Monica. Have I been saying it wrong this whole time?
I always say Monica.
Sasuke?
It's like that Pitbull song.
I'm on the side of Monica.
Thank you.
I hate you both.
Because I remember some people were telling me in the chat it's Monica.
It's a Japanese name, so it could go either way.
Yeah, I suppose. But anyway, fun game. Definitely recommend it. I'll pass Doki Doki.
All right, that is it for our Doki Doki Literature Club review.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah, see you later. Be sure to shout out and remember, catch you on the flip side.
Goodbye and good night. Mwah. To your eternity, though. What did you guys think about the action, the animation? Because initially, I think the first part of this episode, right before it got into the action, it was kind of like, why does the episode look like this? Like, it looked a little strange in the action shots. And then it got into the meat of the action, the main part, and I was like, oh god, this looks great. Like, holy crap. All right, no thoughts? Okay.
I mean, I guess I didn't really think of the animation. I was just like, I don't know. I thought it was pretty entertaining.
I think Satsu's dying, so it's whatever.
Yeah, good night.
But,
good night. I'm singing in the rain. I'm singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again.
Why are we singing in the rain?
I'm singing in the rain.
I think it's really cool that Fushi now has the Gugu thing. I see you, Satsuki. I see you. But because if you remember in the previous episodes that he can't create fire, I think it was. But since he has that spark, like in the helmet itself, he can now create fire, but he can create an unlimited source of fire.
Yeah, he like makes a spark with his helmet, which is pretty cool.
But the downside is he's gonna get drunk.
Yeah, he would get drunk from that. He's like, I'm about to knock you out. Oh my god. Let's just shoot this fire out. I feel a lot better and I'm ready to. Oh no, here it goes again. I think
Scarlet Disaster says, yeah, it's a nice callback. Yeah, I mean, oh god. This episode was just really good. I think this may be one of my favorite episodes, besides the first episode and the episode where March died. Actually, I think this episode may be tied with that episode. I think this episode was just really good, really stand out. This show's really good at delivering on that, just delivering on arcs and stuff. And by the way, just a fair reminder from the creator of A Silent Voice. So, she's got chops, man. She can do a lot. You don't
like
just have to stick.
chops.
God damn it. She can do more than just, you know, like romance slice of life stuff with deaf girls. She can do more than that.
All right, SeaTactics. Come out with your hands up.
Wait, what is it? Why?
We know what you did.
What'd I do?
Release the lollies.
Why don't have what is wrong with you? Oh my god.
All right. He's not budging, guys. We gotta break down the door.
Oh my god. I didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, I had to.
QRW6 says the Gugu form is a way to compensate for losing the Oniguma form since that was a powerhouse. That's true. That is very true.
Yeah.
That's very smart.
I think he'll get his other bodies back. As weird as that sounds.
Will he? I mean, so as well, what the fuck is this like fucking knocker gonna do with fucking March? It's March.
Well, obviously they're gonna take the form of March and grab random people and say "Origato u, Origato u," and then just die by an arrow.
It might actually save the world if they do that.
Oh my god. You guys need to behave.
I mean,
I'm
March
behaving.
did that and set Fushi on a course of being like this superhero, pretty much. So
She hit him with pears.
and it worked. He turned out all right.
I guess it's a good point. Let's abuse Fushi. If we keep abusing Fushi, he gets stronger. He's like a Super Saiyan.
Like the people who like defend corporal punishment, they're like, I turned out all right. I got hit by a fucking bear.
Yeah, I got
I'm a
fucking
good guy."
ran over by a car. This is a fucking got up and walked it off. I ain't a bitch.
Yeah.
I spent my whole life watching TV, and I turned out TV.
I'm
All right.
confused.
No. Satsuki. He spent his whole life watching TV, and he turned out TV. It's good.
Yeah, I was raised by TV.
Your TV.
And I turned out
I was
TV.
merely adopted by TV.
Decrepit Storm says March is unstoppable. You know, Satsuki, you got to do a power rank video on the forms of Fushi. And Rock has to be in there, by the way. You got to put Rock in there.
That's actually not I know it's a joke, but that's actually not a bad idea. Just
Yeah.
because
Stealth.
It's an interesting concept.
Could you imagine if she like got really super strong and had like a deep voice? Arigato.
It's like a chant.
Arigato.
Arigato.
No way in, no way out.
I love In-N-Out. Burgers.
Yes, this is very important. QRW6 says the beholder eventually became right.
Yeah.
That is true.
Right, he sold Fushi's ass.
He said, man, you don't get shit together. Fushi was like, nah, man, I want to be hanging out with my bro, Gugu. Now Gugu dead.
I mean, it makes sense. It's just, I mean, especially too because it was years and nothing happened. So I would especially been, puffing out my chest about my decision because it's like it's been 4 years, nothing fucking happened to me. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, hooded old fake god dude. So it made sense from Fushi's perspective, and then too, like, what was he going to do? Like, the whole thing is like he's like, you need more stimulation, but I mean, he's living his life as a human for the most part. So like, where do you go from there? Do you just, I don't know, like just become a vagabond and just wander town to town and just, I don't know. Like, what does getting more stimulation entail? Hookers?
Oh my! Well, you got the knockers. Now you got the hookers.
Have you ever had sex before? Wakaranai.
Wakaranai. Oh my. Itai.
Yeah,
Itai.
Right. Itai.
Oh my god. That is a safe word now.
That's a good safe word, to be fair. You should immediately know what the hell's going on there.
Itai.
I think we're having a weird. Okay. I guess people are dating in the KOA live chat.
Wow.
Maybe.
Rebby Ackerman says, I'm single and ready to mingle, to which Billy replies, me too, Rebby. Wink, wink.
There we go. We got a match up right there.
Freaking, let's just turn this show into the fucking dating game, why don't we?
Might as well. QRW6 says, we still don't know how smart the knockers are. How smart are the knockers? On a scale of 1 to 10.
They seem to, 1 being dumb and 10 being Einstein.
10 being just like how smart Fushi is. Just, sentient, I suppose. I think as smart as Fushi, in my opinion.
They're about a 3.
Never mind. Well, I think it depends at this point. I mean, if they're able to take human forms, maybe they'll take on character traits, and like maybe they'll use the March form, and like they'll actually be a character. Maybe we'll get evil child March.
Wow. Now, wouldn't that be something?
Right now, I can't like gauge their intelligence because they're more of a force than like
This is
some
true.
type of like physical entity. They just move in opposition to Fushi. They just try to take him out. They don't really have it's not like they get smarter and they adapt, but I can't say they are intelligent per se. It's a weird situation.
They're like piranha.
I am a piranha. I live in the Amazon. What's that from?
Oh, I can't remember. Is it No.
No.
It's not Madagascar. Dude, I can't remember. It's been so
I'll even give
long.
you more of a hint. The girl's name is Darla.
Oh,
That
dude.
says it. She's got braces in her teeth.
Nemo. Finding Nemo.
There you go.
There you go.
And I'm sorry, Sasuke. You get him next time.
That's fine.
Daniel Dos Santos says the knocker jumped in the water being heated, so just smarter than Fushi.
Eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I still say
Interesting.
3.
Okay. He's not backing down from that. All right.
Well,
QRW
because Fuchi's a 2.
QRW6 says use March's form to kill Perona and the villagers. No. No. Do not put that evil in me, Ricky Bobby.
I can't see that happening. From what we see, they only target Fushi. So unless Fushi went to Perona's village for some reason, I don't think that's something that's set up to happen.
That would be bad. We don't need that.
I love Perona though. Damn, thinking about that, she would be what, 4 years older now? Damn.
She wasn't that young to begin with, right? She was just...
She was like a teenager, I think.
Yeah, I thought she was like late teens or 17,
Now
18
she's
or
gonna
something.
be an adult, and she's gonna have little children, and now she's gonna get murdered.
I mean, like the last time we seen her, she was like fighting crazy chick.
What the fuck is happening in this chat? Rebby and Bill are like having like planning a date together. They're planning a date. What?
Yeah.
And then Rebby says, "I just fought the Waffle House employees for free dinner," as if it just happened.
And now Bill just gave Rebby a kiss.
Let them have their time.
In the KOA chat?
Yeah.
If you both want to get married, I know a perfect pastor. His name is SeaTactics. He's great at this sort of thing.
Apparently so. They love each other now?
All right, there you go. See? Do your thing.
DBZ fan says classic Bill. So this is an occurrence?
In a hopeless place.
We found love in a hopeless place.
Oh my god. This is insanity, but are we killing or passing this?
Oh no, I can't kill their marriage. I have to pass it.
No! To your eternity!
You have my blessing, Bill and Rebby.
Yeah, I don't object.
Oh
That's an asshole move. Who objects in a wedding? Has that ever happened?
I don't
Probably
think so.
not. They would get kicked out. They'd be like, security!
I'd be like, look at this asshole. Like, leave us alone. Why did you come here? You came here, ate our food, sat for like an hour just to say that bullshit.
It's just fucking Phoenix Wright. Objection!
That people like that need to get cinder blocks put to their feet and thrown out into the ocean.
God!
Ye was a mob boss in his past life.
Oh my God.
Woke up this morning, had myself.
QRW6 says, so KOA is getting people together. Okay.
We try.
Decrepit Storm says, if this was happening in Twitch chat, you'd be insta-banned. I've already, like, it's not, I mean, listen. It's not like we're breaking any rules here on Twitch tonight. We're not saying anything, any weird stuff like simp. Oops. I didn't mean to say that.
Everything we're doing is in a pool.
Yeah, we're in a pool right now, but we're not filming it because we need to. All right, we're passing this, right?
Wow, that died.
He's just like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Let's just move on. I just want to move on. It's not even funny.
Pass.
Or nobody else. It's just Satsuki's passing.
Oh yeah, no, I already passed it.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm happy for their marriage. Jeez.
No, to your eternity.
Yeah, I passed that. I hope they make it on to your eternity.
Forever and ever.
Yeah.
All right.
The holy matrimony.
I also pass to your eternity. Once again, a reminder to you all to submit your questions down in the Google form docs. I don't know what the fuck it is below. And we'll read it out. So, just like we did this week. Next week, it's the award show.
It is.
Yeah.
I just started on some new shows.
Yeah, well, if I didn't have to go to the ER, it would have been okay. But now I'm in debt. Because I don't have insurance. So, any super chats help. I'm apparently jelly of Rebby and Bill's love. I did not know this. News to me. Shame on me. How dare I?
You two do you, boo-boo.
EA, tell me, EA, where can they find you?
Well, I'll tell you. Here we go. You can find me over at Everything Animated. I'm aiming and I'm hoping and I'm praying that I get something out this month. And I think y'all are gonna like it when it comes out. I've been working on this for a while, and I think it's gonna be oh so smooth, like butter. But you can find me there. You can also find me on Twitch, Everything Animated, or Everything_Animated. I recently just played Doki Literature Club. Really fun game if you've never played it. Go in without spoilers, because there's dickheads that want to spoil it for you. But yeah, find me there.
We spoiled it in the podcast. We kind of fucking spoiled it.
He's saying we spoiled it within the podcast. I thought you meant like we spoiled it for you.
Nah, nobody was listening. They're all drunk. Anyway, my other channel is with me and my girlfriend. It's called All Elite Couple, and we are currently at 264 subscribers. We're trying to get to 1K, so please get us there. We'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we will see you then. Oh, on that channel we talk about wrestling and do reactions to videos and other fun stuff.
All
this Wednesday, we're actually going to do our very first live stream.
Ooh.
Called, and okay, no one knows about this, so I'm going to tease it now. It's going to be called AEW Dynamite Discussions, where we talk about the show and what had happened.
Hell yeah, I'll watch that.
Yeah.
I love wrestling podcasts.
Yeah, so that we'll be talking, and it shall be great every Wednesday.
So you're going head to head against Fightful.
Sure.
Those damn bastards at Fightful.com, that Sean Ross sap. You're going to be competing directly against their post show.
I guess so.
Damn. Sansky, you killing somebody this weekend or something like that? What are you doing?
No, this week I plan to chill. But as far as channel stuff, you can catch me on Satsuki the Reactor. Actually, you can't, because I'm not going to recover anything for the time being. I finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable. Fun experience. That the whole series, or the whole mash of the series is on that channel now, so you can watch that. Done covering Fruits Basket, that's also on that channel. I plan to watch part 5, but I'll probably take a couple of months off, because sometimes like doing a live reactions get taxing. So I'm taking a break from that. But on the main channel, cover Watamote. I'm doing my video of the last chapter. I'm doing a review of it. Probably have that out this week sometime. I have a lot of things planned with Fruits Basket. Couple of top 10 videos, top 10 characters, top 10 moments in the series, things of that nature. I plan to do like a big podcast with some other people, talking about the entire series and our thoughts on it. Don't know when exactly that's coming, but maybe sometime this week. We'll see. That is everything I have planned, I believe. So yeah.
This week, Tuesday, tomorrow, got a video about debut episode of Slime Daddy Season 2 Part 2. Yeah, I'm watching Slime Daddy. I also like it, like, quite a bit. I didn't like the ending, the second half of Season 1, which is...
You traitor.
I really didn't like it. But Season 2 so far has been like, wow, I mean, this is what the second part of Season 1 should have been. And yeah, there's still like really annoying stuff, but it's like everything we liked about it, but better. So that was really cool. I'll be doing that Tuesday. Wednesdays, Dragon Maid video. as well. I'll be talking about Dragon Maid. That's a kind of like a cornerstone of my channel way back in the day. So I was like, whatever, I'll talk about it again because I like Dragon Maid. No rest of the videos for this week. So that's about it that I got going on this week. So yeah. Thanks everybody for watching this week's episode of KOA. We love you all. And we'll see you next week.
Reba's pregnant.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
I'm so happy for y'all.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. Do I know who Rebby Ackerman is?
Apparently, a new mother.
Oh my Jesus Christ. Did Bill... is this just too random? It's just Bill and just some random person just decided this is gonna happen and this is just gonna be?
I guess so, but I'm glad it happened because now Bill, he hasn't answered yet, so I'm thinking he's gonna become a deadbeat dad.
Apparently the baby... Rebby says the baby is C, sadly. What?
C! How could you? You broke up their sanctity of marriage.
No, she's saying the baby is me. They gave birth to me.
Oh. That was quick. Congratulations. I guess that makes Bill your daddy.
I haven't been this confused since EA told me he loved me at the end of a podcast.
That was the first episode too.
Wait, Wonder Egg special didn't confuse you more?
That's a good point. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Be sure